What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I don't use the word massive lightly here when I say massive changes are coming to the game. Before anybody asks, no, there's no new characters. I know I'm sad too. And no, there's no new stages. Yes, I'm double sad. But there are still some really good changes in here, and there's a brand new event going on starting today. So there's a ton to get through, so I'm going to go over the main bullet points here for this update. So up first, there is a login rewards calendar, much like the winter event. The main thing to take away from that, day one, you get a badge if anyone's interested in that. Same thing, how the winter event tracked the amount of cookies you got. This one will track the amount of number of what do they call them? Valentines candies that you get. Same thing, same idea. But day 21, that is where you get the free costume or the free character variant for Shaggy, not Rain Dog. Shaggy's getting the free skin in this one, so that's cool. There's a couple player profile icons. There's 3 different Battle Pass boosts sprinkled throughout here as well, but there you go. The event says login for 30 days. By the way, the event goes until March 15th, so about a month, a little over a month, so there you go. Then we got the brand new candy shop. I think the most important thing, we'll get to these later, there are 2 characters you can unlock with the new Valentine's candy event currency, we'll call it. So there are 2, and we'll get to that in a second, I promise. A lot of the skins look nice. A couple of them, there's quite a bit that cost Gleamium, and maybe 8. Any of the costumes that cost Gleamium, they all cost 800. There's a couple of them, when you're going to look at it, you're going to go, that should not cost 800, but maybe that's just me. We'll get to that in a second. But one big notable thing here, somebody will ask, can you exchange your event currency, in this case the Valentine's candy, can you exchange that for gold like we were able to do during the Halloween event? By reading through this, I did not see that anywhere. Sadly, no exchange for gold. However, there are a couple things that you can exchange your excess candy for, and that would be you can get small battle pass boost, which is going to cost 1,500 candy, and a medium battle pass boost, which will cost 6,000. I don't know why it's so much more. That makes no sense. They should have just doubled it. 1,500 for the small, and they should have just made 3,000 for the medium. That would have made way more sense. But I don't know, maybe somebody made a miscalculation on their calculator over at the office, and they're like, yeah, 1,500 times 2, 6,000. I don't know how they came up with that, but they did. Either way, if you have excess candy, you can at least put it towards some battle pass boosts, which is better than leaving that candy for absolutely nothing. All right, there's a list of, same thing with the Halloween and winter events. They will have the event themed costumes. All the Valentine's ones will grant you double the rewards. So each match you play, you will earn candy. And if you are playing with one of these new costumes or variants, you will earn double if you win or if you lose. So if you're able to spend some Gleamium and get one costume, or if you got to wait till day 21 to log in to get that free Shaggy costume, well, then you will start earning double candy. So that's pretty good. There's a new Silly Q game mode, Heartbreaker mode. This one sounds a little fun, actually. Love is in the air. Heartbreaker mode is now available in Silly Q. Heart collectibles will spawn on stage, and you have to collect them. And then once you get max amount of stacks, you will then be able to perform a powerful heart wave attack. That sounds kind of cool. I'm actually very interested to trying this out. So, yeah, the update's not out when I'm recording, but that should be fun. It should be fun. Anybody who wants to just mess around, there you go. New Silly Q game mode, which is cool. Ranked mode's got a lot of different information, but main things to take away: 2v2 pool map will be only certain maps. In 1v1, we'll only have certain maps for 1v1s. But the main thing, none of the maps for ranked mode will have hazards on. They were all turned off, which is good. Ranked mode is for the tryhards and sweats, and you don't need hazards messing with you. So that's a good thing. I like that. And plus, we talked about this. I'm sure many of us know. No more double characters. If your teammate is a Bugs, you cannot play Bugs Bunny. If your teammate is a Batman, you can't play Batman. So no 2 characters on the same team anymore. So there will be a little message that pops up saying that character's already in use. So pick somebody else. There you go. A lot more to get to. Anybody that plays on Steam, multi-keyboard native support. I'll be honest, I have no clue what that means. I don't play on Steam, but that is a thing now. So cool. If you're interested in that, got that. Shop items, there's banners. We'll kind of skim through this. Here's some banners. A couple of banners look pretty nice. So here's the events. I said we're going to circle back to the event skins here. So Batman gets one, 800 Gleamium. Okay. Black Adam, he's one of the free ones. He will cost 14,000 event candy. 14,000. Now that might seem like a lot of candy, because it is. That's a lot, but we're going to have the daily logins. We're going to have the challenges return, like the winter event. Do challenge, play 3 game modes, or get X amount of KOs, whatever it might be. And then you earn candy based off of that. So hopefully candy isn't too grindy to come by to unlock these skins, because that's not the only costume we can unlock with candy, and we'll get to that in a second. But here's Garnet. I'll be honest, I was let down with this one. Why is this one not wedding dress Garnet? Why is this... Look, Garnet got an alternate costume. That's cool. Cost 800 Gleamium. But why is this not the wedding Garnet? I don't know, but maybe they're saving it for later. Maybe. Harley got a new costume. It's pretty much pink like everybody else. 800 Gleamium. Marvin got one. 800 Gleamium. Superman got one. 800 Gleamium. Shaggy, the free one when you log in for the 21st day during the event. Velma, it cost 800 Gleamium. I don't know why. That should not cost 800 Gleamium. You think that's 8? No, that's not $8. That's not $8. Hell no. Hell no. But Wonder Woman is the other one that you can get for exchanging the event candy. She also, like Black Adam, cost 14,000. So if you want both of those event skins, you're going to need 28,000 event candy. That's going to be a lot, but hopefully they're easy to come by. So we'll have to wait and see how that one plays out. New variants for Marvin. He gets his Space Jam 1 referee uniform. I like this. I'm going to buy this myself. Nobody cares, but I just think it looks great. And then he also has the new Toon Squad Marvin for that look as well. So if you're interested in that, both of those will cost 800 Gleamium. If you're interested, there you go. The exclusive variant, the Astro Pup Rain Dog, which is going to be a free PlayStation Plus members pack. It'll be free, and just download it and get it to the game. It only says PlayStation Plus, but this should be for Xbox wrestling. No, this should be for Xbox Game Pass members. I'm assuming the same day. They usually have it, if not the same day, at least a week or two later. So if you're an Xbox, why do I keep thinking? If you're an Xbox Game Pass member, this will be a thing eventually, so you can get that skin for free. Now to the gameplay changes. I told you there's a lot to go over. 2D hitboxes. What does this mean? A number of characters have had their hitboxes converted from 3D to 2D. So that essentially means that they hope to see improved hitbox reliability and no whiffing on the Z-axis. So there's going to be a lot of characters that we're going to have to play around with to see how they feel now for hitboxes. Was Finn a part of this? Does Finn get his hitboxes changed or converted from 3D to 2D? Well, no, actually. We'll get to that in a second. But other things, attack decay, dodge meter, dodge... Again, link in the description. Check this out for yourself. There's so much here. Perks got some changes. Aerial Acrobat. This one hurts me. This is one of my more favorite perks to run, but this one got nerfed. The additional air acceleration has been reduced to 5%. It used to be 10% base, and it is now 5%. The stacked effect used to be 20, it is now 10. So both effects got cut in half. I don't know if I like that. I might stop running that altogether. Snowball effect, the one that deals damage to the most. If you deal damage to the opponent or the person that has the most damage, it used to be 7%, but now you will deal 10% more for a solo effect. And if it's stacked, you will deal 20% more damage. That's good. This is what all of those damaging perks need. Because the 5% for the ones that like grounded melee attacks or aerial attacks or vertical or horizontal, whichever, all those deal 5% increased damage. Those are lame. They need to up that to like 10% like this. Otherwise, a waste of time in my opinion. But School Me Once, the one that can reflect a projectile after you get knocked back by one, this also got nerfed. Light projectiles will no longer proc School Me Once. Even the light projectiles, I didn't even read that right, did I? Light projectiles no longer proc School Me Once, even if that light projectile deals knockback. So yeah, you can still get somewhat spammed with certain light projectiles, but it's not going to activate your perk anymore, so that sucks. Now for the character balances. There's a lot on here, but there's a couple of characters I think people are more interested in. For example, Finn. I told you he was not a part of the 3D hitboxes to 2D, but it is what it is. Was he already affected by that? Now that I think of it? Who cares? There's a lot to get to. His weight has been reduced again. I already thought it was at 49. Wasn't that what just happened with the last update last month? But I guess not. He's down to 49 now, apparently. It'll probably change again in the next update. But air and ground neutral special, which is the high five, right? I'm pretty sure it's the high five. Active hitbox window starts 1 frame later, and it ends 1 frame earlier. So, nerf to that one. Then his air down special, the gem dash. People, yeah, this was kind of a problem, but gems can now be destroyed by melee attacks if the gem is sitting idle. So if your opponent is Finn and they throw out a gem and the gem just kind of sit there, go up and give it a whack and boom, the gem's gone. Finn can no longer dash to it. All right, cool. Just got to keep an eye out for that. Keep that in mind on the battlefield. Plus, gems will now cost 200 gold instead of 100, so big nerf. Garnet, not going to go over any of them, but buff, and buff. Garnet got a lot of buffs, so it's pretty cool. She's also affected enabled 2D hitboxes for Garnet, so she might feel a lot different, better, worse. We'll have to find out, but there's that. Gizmo got some stuff. Harley. Here we go. Oh, RIP to Jake. Jake got obliterated. Jake's done for. Jake's done for. Sure, they enabled 2D hitboxes on Jake, but that doesn't matter. First up, weight has been reduced. Used to be 69. It's down to 59. He's lighter. He's going to be easier to KO. Air and ground down special. The bounce house. Startup frames increased. Downward movement speed decreased to 150. It used to be 2,000. Well, there goes that move. Whiff recovery increased by 22 frames. Hitbox size decreased. Air down special is done for. That move is gonna be jank. That move, that's not even the worst of it. Is air side attack. Stretchy punch. Removed hitboxes on Jake's arm. It's a good thing. They never should have been there in the first place. But they removed the hitboxes on Jake's arm, and active hitboxes are now only on his fist. Oh boy. Air neutral. Active hitbox window delayed by 3 frames. I kind of feel bad for Jake. Just because of the amount of nerf. Like, they went, Jake. Oh, yeah, people said Jake needs to be nerfed. Okay, how about we just make him completely unplayable? All right, maybe you went a little too far there, but we'll have to wait and see. But LeBron got stuff. Marvin got stuff. Maybe the big one, fixed an issue where Marvin could spam his attacks with no whiff recovery. I'm sure some of us might have seen those the videos floating around, but that has been fixed, which is good because that's annoying to fight against. Rain Dog got stuff. Rick got stuff. There's quite a bit. Here, one thing about Superman, I'm curious to see what people think about this one. Aerial side special, his flight, right? Increased the hitbox size on the fist. Essentially, that means it's going to be easier to grab opponents. Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. We'll see how that one goes. There's a lot here. Again, link in the description. Like, I can't go over all this in one video because that would be boring. You could read which characters you want. You could read specific changes that you want. Again, link in the description. I've said that about 1,000 times, but it's true. Either way, that is going to be it. This seems like a pretty massive update. Again, no new character, no new stages. Yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully, but at least it's a step in the right direction. Hopefully. Either way, that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.